Never become common with the things of God. There's an old proverb that says, familiarity breeds contempt, which means the more you get to know a person and discover who they really are, you tend to despise them. Or it means to lose respect for someone by knowing their secrets. In other words, you become too common with a person or responsibilities after spending much time with them or the duties. As we read the story of King David, the Philistines, the Beshamites, and Uzzah concerning the ark of the Lord, we can find threads of familiarity that run through their lives that produce a pattern, causing them to become common and breed contempt with God. First, we observe in 1 Samuel 5, the Philistines celebrating because of their defeat of Israel's army, which God allowed because of their disobedience. They then get common with their victory by taking the ark of the Lord to their temple and setting it next to their idol god Dagon as a trophy of their victory. But in the morning, Dagon had fallen on his face before the ark of the Lord. They picked Dagon up and put him back up next to the ark of the Lord. And the next morning, Dagon has fallen before the ark of the Lord again, with both his hands and head broken off from his body. So the Philistines then moved the ark of the Lord to 5 different cities. And in every city, the Philistines and the people of their land become heavily afflicted with death and diseases. So they hurriedly send the ark of the Lord back to the Israelites with gifts. Note, when you have missed it, quickly humble yourself and seek to get things right. Meanwhile, when the ark is returned to the Israelites in Bethshemesh, they also become common with the ark by looking inside of it, which was forbidden. God then begins to kill them as well. Be careful not to be busybodies or nosy into things that do not concern you or God has not called you to. The ark of the Lord is then sent to the house of Abinadab in Kirjath-jearim, where it remained for 20 years. But after God had given David unanimous victory over the Philistines, David sought to prepare a great celebration to bring the ark to Jerusalem. David had 30,000 noble men that served as elders, officers, and chosen men of Israel, along with the common people of Israel, to pay their respect to the ark and to testify their joy in its restoration. So Ahio and Uzzah, Abinadab's sons, prepared to bring the ark from their father's house to Jerusalem on a brand new cart, just like the Philistines had sent it to them. However, the oxen carrying the ark of the Lord stumbled, and Ahio put forth his hands on the ark to steady it. But God is angry for Uzzah's actions and kills Uzzah. What just happened? We find out good intentions must never conflict with the ways of God or allow you to become common. King David then becomes very grieved because God had killed Uzzah, whom he told to bring the ark in honor of God. And David has this large entourage following him. And now they all disperse because the Lord had made a breach upon Uzzah. David fears to bring the ark to Jerusalem, and it is taken to Obed-Edom's house. So, what went wrong? First of all, the ark should not have been carried on a new cart, even though the Philistines did it ignorantly. Israel knew better, because Moses had instructed them that the Levites were to carry the ark on their shoulders. Secondly, no one could touch the ark but the priest, and Uzzah was a Levite and not a priest, so he should never have touched the ark. Just because the ark had been at his father's house for 20 years was no excuse for him to get common concerning the ark and take it upon himself to touch the ark. Lastly, David could not be so excited about what he was doing that he offended God for how he was doing it. So again, let us never get common with God or his commandments, and neither the leaders God sets before you. Get calm. God is taking care of me and you.